Hello everyone, this is Yana, and here I have 3 piles for you, and I call it "This is the card for you." This is basically the guidance. If you have some kind of a trouble or some situation, or the person is bothering you, or you don't know what to do with all this, or you just, these cards will give you some kind of support and the direction where you need to go in any situation that you are struggling with or you're thinking about, right? Maybe it's not that big struggle, but probably it's just bothering you and you can't stop thinking about it. So I have 3 piles, number 1, 2, and 3. And so please choose one of those and let's begin. If you have chosen the pile number 1, what is your guidance? What is your card? The card for you. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. This is beautiful message, and it seems like it's very, very important to you, so that you know what you can do, whatever you set to your mind. It's kind of a focus as well. Okay. Lovers. So it seems like you're going through some kind of a period of time when you need to make a really life-changing decision, or very, very important one that is there for you. Also, this is the card of Gemini. If you are a Gemini rising or sun or moon, or it can be, yes, Mars or Venus, it depends on if you are female or male. But at the same time, with the Lovers card, I truly really feel that something is about soul connection with another person in your life. So for some of you, it probably can be, especially we have North Node in Gemini right now, it can be that your decision involves another person and you're thinking like, should I go? Should I stay? Should I be with this person? Should I devote the time? Should I spend the time with this person? Something like that. And perseverance is there, and it seems like it kind of, you're struggling a bit with that, or it's bothering you in a bit, considering that person in your life. Protecting treasure. You know what, with all these 3 cards together, it seems like you are trying to protect someone but not yourself, and it seems like it will be really, really important to start focusing on yourself and on your own protection. It's like self-love and putting yourself first other than another person. Oh my God, and look at this, like it was like that, and now we have I love you. These are very important words, and these 3 words I want you to tell towards yourself when you look into your mirror, because you are the treasure for yourself, and this is important to start thinking and doing something for yourself first. And by the way, compared to other situation that you had earlier with this particular person that you're dealing with now and during this time, or something that is going on with this person, it seems like earlier you have chosen that person in your life first and not yourself. And here the message is like, as you know that you can do whatever you set in your mind, that means that you can really achieve whatever you want about if you put yourself first. Another message that I'm picking up here is like the Desert card, Vision Quest, and it seems like some kind of a clarity is coming up into your reality. It seems like you didn't see the situation at this angle that you're seeing it now, and it is changing. The perspective of what you see now, considering your situation, is different, and you're kind of getting the clearer picture about what's really going on. So the clarity is coming towards your way. A never-ending story. It seems like it was over and over again. Yes, and now you need to break up from all these circles, that you were stuck in. And this time, when you start thinking about yourself and choosing yourself and not another person, that will be kind of a solving everything up situation. Okay, so that's for you. Thank you very much, and see you next time. And let's move on to the pile number 2. What is the guidance for you? What is the card for you? death. Wow. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings, and that's the important message, and quite profound straight away, and like, wow, quite direct as well. Yes, so it's definitely a big ending. Something is ending. Maybe you are going through this ending right now, and you're probably going through the stages of grief. But as the card says, like, that ending is merely beginning. Don't forget about that. Hanging Man with the Neptune card here. So Hanging Man is definitely like going with the flow, and maybe you're doing some sacrifice, but probably, you know, I feel that it's more like seeing the situation from a different perspective. And also probably you saw that ending or something kind of a closure was a big deal for you earlier, and now you see that no, it's not, because kind of you are surrendering, and it should be like that. So if you surrender to this ending, that will be much better for you, rather than if you fight against that ending and try to hold back or get stuck to something or someone now that is already gone, basically out from your life. The goblins, yeah, and turn your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. Okay, with these 4 cards, I must say that you're going through something like a closure, right? And it's better going with the flow, not to hang on, not to be stuck, I better say like that, to something that was serving for you earlier but not anymore. And yes, it probably will be kind of a challenging, because goblins here, they're asking you to keep and gather and collect, you know, and not let others get closer to your treasures. But also it's all about, you know, these instincts of surviving. I really feel that it seems like you're trying to hold back, or you're trying to not to decide something, you're trying not to end it, you're trying to keep going with the way it is already. I mean, like you're trying to keep going, but it's already finished, it's already gone, it's already done. There is no energy there is no life in the situation or in these relationships in your life. And you are still trying to kind of, okay, I will see later. It's kind of you're not, you're holding yourself back and not moving towards getting the situation done or solving the situation now, even I must say, like, because you know that actually it's already gone, and you're trying to keep it as much as you can, as long as you can, but it will not work like that way. It seems like it's done. And the message here is like, let go that ending and accept it, and turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experience love. So even if you're getting angry and maybe even jealous, or saying like, no, that belongs to me, no, somebody can't take it just away from me, that means that probably you're angry or frustrated, or kind of a mixture of different emotions that you can experience during now, this time that we are talking about now. But if you put the light in your heart and see everything from the perspective of light and from the perspective of your heart, with, of course, breathing first, yes, and focusing in yourself inwards, I mean, and like literally seeing the light and something much bigger and better in what's going on, and there is something forward that you can't see right now, but is much bigger and much more beautiful. So because the end is not to harm you, the end is to learn you and to give you something else that you deserve, and this something else is much better than it was before. So I can speak about divorces, breakups, ending of any kind of relationships or projects, or something that you really want to still keep in your life because of jealousy, because of like probably you're giving your creation away or selling it or something like that. And of course it's you're giving away part of yourself, part of your soul, part of your heart, part of your energy, and it's probably painful. But if you see the situation from a different perspective, from the perspective of your heart and compassion and kindness and love, then you will see it from like a different angle. It will definitely help you a lot. Building blocks. Well, first that I see this card is definitely like you will build new blocks for you. You will build something much more stable and solid after that endings. But don't build the blocks and not hide yourself from others, from other people, from other situations, right? So it's something quite prominent that is coming up into your life very soon after this ending is done. But it's not about that you need to be too harsh towards yourself and to other people as well. And another message is DNA karma. Wow, it's pretty clear here. So you are doing your karma, and going through these eclipse seasons, it definitely speaks about that you need to pay your karmic lessons or debts, and to cleanse your karma as well, but also don't create the bad karma for yourself in the future. Of course, if you believe that. If you don't, I must say with this card only that you will receive 100 times more what you're giving right now. If you give love, care, support, you will get it 100 times more. So you receive back something that you shine towards the world. And so you can imagine if you give something like, give to the world something kind of really negative emotions or feelings. I don't say that you don't need to feel those or not to experience those. Of course you have to and you need to, and it's good to go through them, like leave them through and then release it. Okay? So it's very interesting, like think about what you're doing. Is it from your heart, or is it just because you've been hurt or wounded, or maybe because of this fear or trauma that was before? Okay, so it's very profound, quite deep message for you. Thank you very much, and let's move on to the pile number 3. What is your card? What is your guidance here? Surrender. I can release my need to control. It seems like you're a control freak, or kind of. I am, and I'm trying to deal with that and accept that, but it's really difficult. But it seems like you really need to surrender to whatever is going on now in your life. Look at this, and this seems like you really need to surrender to the happiness, to kind of enjoyment, and also to, maybe for some of you it can be family situation, but I really see here Mars in Pisces. It's more about enjoying, wishing what you want and enjoying getting that what you want. This is about desires. This is about dreams. You know what? I have a really great vision right now that it seems like, for example, you want something, you have a dream, but you can't stop thinking about it. And that is the moment when you can't manifest it, because, you know, like you are still holding this energy and it's pretty intense. But when you let this energy get out of your body, out from your heart and mind, especially your mind, then the universe will, for the universe, it will be much easier to work on your dream and deliver that to you. Kind of a magnet, yes? You can attract it back. Spirit of place and love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this, that is truth. So, with these cards, I must say that considering the dream that I started telling you, it's absolutely what I'm picking up now, and I see that big vision. Like, for example, you have, not an example, I'm just saying that vision, and I need to share that with you. You have this ball, maybe it's a snowball, maybe it's a stone ball, maybe it is kind of another, like a steel ball or something like that, and this is the energy of your dream, right? You want it so much. For example, some of you can want a car, another person can want a house by the sea, another person can want to have a baby, another person can want I don't know, anything else, right? To have a relationship, a partner, great business, a new business, or get healthier, etc., etc. And you have this dream and this ball that I just explained, and it's so, so intense. And imagine that this ball is going through your body. So imagine how this energy is interfering your own system, right? So it can be even painful. As you imagine this ball, right? It can be of steel, of this really solid metal thing or something. It's very, very intense energy inside. And when this ball, like, you know, like this big, is moving in your body. So can you imagine how, is it comfortable? I doubt, right? Is it nice? I also doubt, because it's quite a big size for this intense energy moving towards your body and just, you know, getting something out of it, because you're constantly focusing on your dream, and you are also disappointed because it's not coming true, or you wish, right? Or you are so angry because, yes, somebody has a new car, or somebody has 2 babies and you don't have one but you really want it, etc., etc. And you know, when you have this big ball inside you, really focusing on what you want to get right now, I really want you, with all these cards especially, take it out. It seems like you really need to surrender to the universe to act for you upon the dream and do that for you, because you already done your part. You already wish that for, and really, really in an intense way. You really imagined the state of what feelings and emotions you will have when you get it, right? So I want you to really imagine this big ball inside of your body and take it away out of your body and see it just in front of you, when you just can touch it on, and it is put on your hand, and like you can watch it in front of you and look at the material, yes, what it's made of, and look at the color. Is it heavy? Is it light? Etc., etc. So look at this and thank it for being in your system the way it is, being that ball, and then say goodbye and say, I'm releasing you. Please go and come back to me when you need it. Okay? And just let it go and see how the ball is just flying away to the universe, probably to the sun, to the moon, to other planets, to other stars, and maybe even further to any other galaxies, etc., etc. And then when you're ready, when you forget about it, when you stop thinking about it and stop concentrating on this dream and just start living right now, right here, spirit of place, because it's like your place where you are right now, the present moment needs you so much. And it's kind of, even for some of you, it can be stop acting too much, stop doing too much work, start relaxing and enjoying the moment of what you have around you. That, you know, even the whole color is not so bright, but you can see these leaves are really bright, and the universe is asking you, please focus on that and leave that ball go away from you. It's like the angels are sitting there and asking, please let us work for you. We will do that much better, in a better way, and much faster. But you just need to let it go, to surrender to the laws of attraction, to surrender to this spirit world. And love is all around you, so there is love everywhere all the time. That seems that you really don't remember that from time to time. You forget about it from time to time. You just kind of too much focused on working and moving and you know, doing something, you know, being busy because you want to achieve something. But if it is really your true dream coming from the bottom of your heart, it will definitely work out for you in a really magical and much better way than you ever could expect. So let it go. Fork in the road. Wow, this is the card actually is telling you that you probably will have some choices, and there will be different ways or different opportunities given to you in order to fulfill your dream. So leave it like it is and let the universe speak to you. Give it these signs to you in dreams, in in kind of in pictures, you know, around you, in visions, in images, you know, like probably it can be just a post of someone, random person in Instagram, you just popped it up for you, or some advertisement when you are, I don't know, like driving the car and you see the big poster somewhere in the street, or just you've heard that people, or you will hear, better to say, that people will be speaking about something, and you will catch some words that will be meaningful for you, that will be really connected towards towards your dream, towards your wish, or something like that. An iceberg is here as a guidance for you, submerged. And you know, for me, this card here, considering the whole situation that you have, and it can be not just only the big dream, it can be still small thing, but it seems like quite important for you. But the iceberg here, it seems like you want everything right now, but you don't see the whole picture. You see just the top of it. And it's like in Titanic, remember, like they saw just the small part, and they didn't know that down there in the water the shape was different. And it's the same thing here. It's like you don't know how the universe will play out for you, what opportunity will come up. Or for example, you want to have this particular job, and you're doing everything to get it, and it's not coming to you, or something like a blockage after blockage, or any kind of an obstacle that you have. But then in a couple of months, probably you will look back and say, oh my God, I'm so lucky that I didn't have that job. Maybe because of any other not really pleasant situation that can happen if you got that job. Okay, so the universe sees it better, and you don't see everything or the full picture. So that means that the angels, the spirit, the guides, they're all trying to help you, to guide you through these messages as well, and telling you, please slow down. Look at whatever is going on right now. Someone and something around you right now, spirit of place where you are right now, really want you there. They need you, and you need this place. You need these routines, whatever you may call it. Maybe it's something that you call it, oh, it's not so important, or it's something like that you don't appreciate it, by the way. So, but small things every day, in everyday life, something is calling you and asking you, please look at us, please pay attention to, probably it can be your child, or it can be your health, or it can be your house, your room, your desk, your job, your work, your brother, your mother, your sister, your, I don't know, your best friend, your colleague, or someone else, or something else that are asking for your attention, and you're trying to fly away and thinking about something else, because love is all around, and you can't see right now the full picture of what's going on, of what will be delivered to you at the end, and it will be much bigger than you even can imagine right now. You can't even imagine that, because you can't even think of how much bigger can be delivered to you later on, because 10 of Cups is here. That means that something amazingly big, and it can be a new love, new relationship, family situation, or just make something that will make you extremely happy and fulfilled when you surrender. And please surrender right now, because the outcome will be like, wow. Okay. It's very, very intense. It seems like I even couldn't speak properly because too much energy, and it was really difficult to grammatically put everything in order. So excuse me for that, but okay, this is it for you. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye bye.